What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna be reviewing you guys' cars. So I submitted this on my Instagram, and I just posted the idea of there, and a lot of you guys are like, you know what, let's go ahead and try it. So it seems like a cool idea. You guys always ask me, hey, what should I do to my car? What do I do this? What do you think of this? Here, check a look at my car, tell me what you think. This is how we're gonna do it now. So if you guys want to get featured on this, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Castillo_2240. I have, here's a screenshot of the directions that I just asked. That way you guys can just go based upon that and make it easier for us. You're gonna be submitting your pictures to carreviews2240@gmail.com. and we pretty much go from there. Take a look at the description. I'm gonna leave the directions in there if you guys want to do this. Leave a like on the video if you guys like it. If you guys want me to enjoy it, leave your comments, and we can pretty much make this a new series going on. The first video that we're gonna be doing is actually just gonna be by myself. Moving forward with different videos, I'm gonna be having a guest here. So like the next one, I'm probably gonna have Hector. The next one, I'm probably gonna have my sister. The next one, I'm probably gonna have, I don't know, my cousin, and then, or like my mom or my dad, you know. So it can be somebody, so it can be my opinion, and then you'll have somebody else's opinion where it's just like, roll. So like somebody like Hector that knows about cars, likes them, and has different tastes or similar and blah, blah, blah. Or somebody that doesn't know anything about cars, like my mom, and she's just gonna look at it and be like, mijo, like, so. I don't know, it's just an idea. But before we go ahead and start today's video, I know this is a really long intro. I am going to be going to a car meet in San Bernardino on August 15th. Here is a flyer of it right here. So it is an 8th, 9th, and 10th gen car meet. So I'm going to be going there with Hector. But August 15th, it's going to be there. Starts at 7 p.m. till, I don't know, till whenever it ends. All I ask is, if you guys are going to be going, please be respectful. Do not burn out. Do not do burnouts. Do not rev your car. I'm just going to be going there. I'm going to be wearing my mask, and I'm just going to be chilling with people. I'm going to be chilling with Hector. Hopefully I get to meet some of you guys. A couple of you guys already reached out to me on Instagram and on Snapchat, even on the comment section from the last video saying, hey, I'm going to be going to it. So cool. All right. So to get this video started, I'm going to be doing this. I'm not going to be doing this in any particular order. I'm on my laptop right here, so I'm going to be opening up the videos, the pictures as they come. Each picture that I'm looking at, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the screen. And then that's just my phone, because I get to see how I look like, because I'm doing this through my GoPro. So if you guys are wondering what I'm recording with, GoPro Hero 8. So the first one we're going to be looking at is Mike Moreno. He has a 1993 Accord. It is on eBay coils, Audhon AH04, 16x8 plus 15. Motor, stock, custom muffler. Favorite thing about her is her name is the prostitute, because she keeps taking my money. Okay, so you got it stanced out pretty much. Ooh, okay, purple daytime running lights. You know, I used to be a really big fan of the, quick story, when I was younger, I was a big fan of the Volkswagen GTI, the MK5. So when I saw it, there was a gray one and he had purple fog lights on it. So I thought that was a really cool feature. So when I told myself, oh, when I get my license or when I get a GTI, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I completely forgot about it until I saw this. So that's already a +1 for me right there. I'm going to say those are daytime running lights, or maybe those are your high beams. I could be wrong. This one's a good picture. So you are stanced, and you said it is a 93 Accord. Okay, this one's a good one. I like this one. You can actually see more of the car. I like it. I like it. I actually driven a black one before. It was a 91. It was an automatic, but it felt like a go-kart. That was a pretty like fun car to drive. It was not fast at all. These cars are not fast at all, but like for the daily driving, I'm pretty sure this one's just as fun as the one that I drove. And the other one was stock. I think all it had was lowered. As a matter of fact, it was my mom's car, and that's what I learned how to drive. Like that was the first car I learned how to drive on the freeway. So these cars are really like easy to drive. Honestly, I wouldn't even know what I would do to this car differently if this was mine, hypothetically speaking. I am not like, I'm sure you guys know, I'm not a fan of, it's not that I'm not a fan of stance, I'm just not a fan of excessive camber. I really do like that this car doesn't have excessive camber. At least that's my opinion of excessive camber. I think it's like just the right amount I'm gonna say this one's passable, you know. I'm gonna say it's passable. I like it. Mike Moreno. Yep, Mike Moreno. Good job, man. I really do like it. I hope you and your prostitute keep at it. So, Odd Han wheels. I actually have Odd Han wheels. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Odd Han wheels. I have some on my girl's Scion TC. So, I mean, it's a good brand. I do like those. Next one. This one is a Honda Civic Si 2007 FG2. The car got a special paint job, airbrush, and with red, maybe red pearls. It says reed pearls. Red pearls, JDM K24A. Ooh, with a CT supercharger on it with IDs with 1000 cc injectors, hybrid racing fuel rail, AEM fuel pump, DC sport headers with a custom exhaust, skunk 2 coilovers, I'm sorry, and control arms, 2 semi-slicks in the front. And I've had this car for 3 years. My favorite thing is the paint and the boost, of course. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't you? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so this is how it looks like from the side, for sure. Is that it? Like the clown? Maybe? Don't take anything personal. I'm just talking. I'm just talking out of my ass. Okay, now it has something else on the other side. So on the passenger side, it has the clown. And on the driver's side, it's a chick holding a gun. I do like the wheels on this one. And I do like the lip that you have in the front. Maybe you can see the, no, that's just a, I thought I was gonna say that's a pretty cool intercooler. That's not an intercooler. Let me scroll up a little bit. Okay, yeah, so this one, you know, if you never told, obviously I would have never known unless you popped the hood, but that supercharger though, you had it for 3 years. Bro, I've had mine for 5 and I haven't even like boosted it yet. So, my bad to all my subscribers and my supporters. So, if you know, you know why. I mess with it. I'm pretty sure this was a really fun car to drive, especially with a K24. You do have that extra torque down low, and I mean, well, the torque all around the power band because they have more torque than the K20. My question is, how are you on gas on it? Like, are you on E85 or are you on 91? But overall, I do like this car. I do like that it's unique. So like, I highly doubt there's gonna be somebody else out there with this specific paint job on it. Would I change anything on this car? Honestly, no. I do like the way it sits. I like how it's not too cambered out or too stanced. I feel like this is like the perfect, I guess you can say, stance for me. Not excessive camber. It's not too low, but it's not a monster truck. But one thing, because I haven't seen your interior, so I don't know if you have anything done, is I'm not a big fan of supporting rods. I know they have, I know it's called supporting rod for a reason. It's in its name. It's to support the whole structure of it. But I'm not a big fan of it. That's why I didn't get some on my lip. Oh, speaking of that, I'm waiting for my quick release to come in. That way I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That's why I haven't done my lip install yet. So I'm just waiting on that because I don't want to keep taking the bumper off and on. But regardless, like, I didn't get it on mine just because I wasn't a big fan of it. I've seen pictures with it, I've seen pictures without it, and again, I'm not a big fan of that. If this was mine, I probably would get rid of the supporting rods. Oh, and I would probably look into some retrofit headlights, just because as soon as I tried the retrofit headlights, there's just no way for me going back to OEM. I love the projectors that I have on my car. I wouldn't go with anything crazy. I'd probably just go with like a basic, just the base retrofit, just to give it more of an aggressive look on the outside, especially because you still have, or maybe even just an amber delete, just so you can get rid of that orange side markers, so it can flow with the car. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I don't see anything else. And what exhaust did you, custom exhaust? Okay, cool. Hopefully it's not drony. So yeah, I mean, this one, I do mess with it. I mean, it's supercharged, so you can't really say no to that. So yeah, like, honestly, man, good job. I do like it. For sure, man. I'm sure you get a lot of compliments with it, especially when you're gapping people. The next one is going to be another Honda Civic Si. I have a feeling all of these are going to be Civic SIs. 2006 Honda Civic Si Coupe from Eric Ortiz. How's it going, Tony? I got my car in the beginning of June and was bone stock. The first picture will be when I first got it, and the rest will be where it is now. My favorite thing about the car is that it has to be the VTEC and that it has a manual transmission since my first car, and since it is my first car, and it's been 1,000 times more fun than my auto I've ever driven. I will give it to you on that. Driving in a stick shift, coming from an automatic to a stick shift, is one of the most life-changing things in the automotive world. My first car was an automatic, and as soon as I learned how to drive stick, I said I had to have one, and then I got one. The things I've done to it is the Type R Honda badge dropped on Rev 9 coilovers, Vorse TR 4 wheels, new headlights, front STI lip, red tail light tint, Mugen rep wing. Don't know if that's gonna stay or if I'm gonna go back to stock spoiler, regular O tint, and I'm waiting on my side skirts splitters to arrive. As you can see, it is a very budget build, as I am only 18 and I haven't had any help from my parents to pay for anything I've done. And yes, I don't really have any performance mod, but it's only been like 2 months with the car, and I wanted it to look clean first, but those will be coming soon. And I plan on going full bolt-ons. My Instagram is fg2.eric. Cool, shout out to you, Eric. Okay, so let's take out the first. Okay, so this is literally my car, or every FG2 that you get stock. Okay, cool. I remember when I first got my stock, the first thing I said was I need to drop it. So, oh, I do like the red tail lights, the ones you were mentioning from there. If I zoom in, I can see the hole from the middle of the stock spoiler. So, I do like the back stock exhaust, obviously, because you said it was stock. Yo, if you were to tell me this was my car with a Mugen wing, I would probably believe you. I do like how it looks from the front. Are those white? Are you trying to copy me, big dog? I'm just playing. I do like those wheels. Okay, those are the ones you're talking about. Okay, for sure. I do like those wheels. Those are very popular. That's a very popular style, you know. So, and this looks just it's very simple, yet it's very clean. Like, it's not over the top. It's not dramatic. I feel like the right amount to the exterior for a daily, it's pretty good, you know. I'm a sucker for black cars, man. So black car, I've only had 2 black cars, but my last car was black. And when I had the white one, my white Altima, I wasn't a big fan of it. When I got my black TC, I was like, yo, this is life-changing. They are harder to keep clean, but they do look clean, you know. For sure, I do like it. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even change anything from it. You said you were going full bolt-ons in the future. Man, if you're gonna go full bolt-ons, the only benefits of going full bolt-ons is obviously if you plan on boosting afterwards, then yeah, go full bolt-ons. But depending on what you're gonna do, depends on what bolt-ons you should get. Now, if you're just gonna do full bolt-ons and just stay like that because it's a daily and blah 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 or whatever, then yeah, just intake, header, exhaust, and Hondata. Don't forget Hondata. Don't get K-Tune. Nothing wrong with K-Tuner, but for the 8th gen platform, Hondata is the way to go. If you do if you do a true cold air intake, which are the ones, which is hybrid, K-Tune, Skunk 2, I might be missing one more, and a header, so Skunk 2, another header, or NVIDIA, or there's a couple out there. I have the 1320. Exhaust, just preference. If you want something that's not going to be obnoxiously loud and drone. Full race if you want a true 3-inch. If you want something a little quiet and subtle, Q300. If you want something stupid loud, Skunk 2. So out of all these mods with a custom tune, you're probably going to be looking around 210 to 220 wheel horsepower. At least but that also varies from different dyno tunes, from different dynos itself, from the tuner, and from different elevations. So I'm not sure where you're from, but here in SoCal, we have a decently sized variety of tuners and obviously different dynos. So depending on to change anything to the car, just do the simple bolt-ons, man. Where I was getting at is if you do decide to go with the simple bolt-ons, that's actually supporting mods to a supercharger. So that's good. But if you're planning on going turbo for some reason anytime soon or in the future, then the only thing you're going to keep is the exhaust. The header and the intake, it's going to get replaced. So just keep that in mind. Depending if you're going to go NA, supercharger, or turbo, depends on what you should be looking into doing to the car. So like, I'll use my car for example. My car is pretty much has the supporting mods for a supercharger. Overall, I like the car. Not being biased because it's black with white wheels, but I really do like the car. It's really clean. I don't think I would really even change anything to it other than putting the stock wing on it. I'm not a fan of wings on or different spoilers on a car, but this one in pictures it actually looks pretty clean, considering I've seen other ones and I was not a fan of the Mugen wing. No offense, man. So regardless, it does actually look good with it and or without or with the stock on it. So it's up to you, man. That looks pretty good. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be doing one more. This one is Justin 2009 335i. Step a little bit off the Hondas. You guys don't have to send me Hondas. You can send me any other car. It's fine. So I have a 2009 335i X Drive. Is that the all-wheel drive? I'm maybe. I don't know. Like, my bad. I'm not too familiar with it. Dual cone intakes, Catless downpipes, upgraded intercooler, aluminum charge pipes, upgraded diverter valves, MHD stage 2 tune. My favorite thing about the car is how loud the turbo spools after adding the intakes. My Instagram is J Shukret. For sure, man. For sure. Shout out, Justin. Oh, okay, for sure. Oh, this is a like very high quality picture. Thank you. And this one, you said it was the coupe? Oh, it doesn't even say. I have to look at the pictures more. No, this is a sedan. Oh, okay. Are you going with a sleeper look? Are you gonna keep it stock on the outside? I'm gonna be hiding you guys' license plates on this. Don't worry about it. Now, I'm going to assume the cars that you guys are sending me are your daily drivers. But from the looks of it, it looks like you did the performance mods, which honestly looks really good. I like how you kept it stock on the outside, and it's another black car. I would have been very curious. I'm very curious to see how your engine bay looks with the intakes. That would have been pretty cool if you send a picture of that. You know what's funny? I have driven this car before. Not that car, but like that generation 335i. It was a sedan as well. It was completely stock. I only driven it like around the block from one of my old coworkers from my last job, and it rode so smooth. Like, and it was completely stock. I had nothing done to it. It had this feature where like if you turn the steering wheel, like the headlight slightly moves with it. I thought that was like mind-blowing because I was like, yo, my Civic doesn't do this. So like it was cool. Like, and once he like floored it, once I floored it, you just heard the turbo spooling just a little bit. So I can only imagine how it's gonna spool with your intakes on this one. I'm curious to see how much power you're pushing. I like how you're keeping it stock, so it's a little sleeper on the outside. So I'm sure when you floor it, you pretty much like break necks when they're like, whoa, what have you done to the car? So that's pretty cool, man. Props to that. Would I do anything different to the car? Honestly, I was gonna say lowering it and putting some aftermarket wheels on it, but then if you're trying to go with the whole sleeper look, I would just put some really good tires on it. I can't really tell what tires are. Bridgestone. Okay, so you have Bridgestone tires on it. I would just make sure you have a really good tires on the car, and you should be set, like, to make sure you're gripping everywhere. So that would probably be the only thing I would do, considering you're staying with the sleeper look. But yeah. All right, guys. Shout out to Justin again. Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. On these videos, I'm gonna be I was hoping I can get to 5 cars, but I don't want to make the video too long. Thank you guys for all your submissions. I still have a good amount here in my email. If you guys want to be featured in this, carreviews2240@gmail.com, right here. Again, there's going to be instructions in the description. Thank you for everybody that's participating. Don't worry, I will do everybody's here. If I didn't get to you, please don't feel bad. I will eventually get to everybody here. Depending on the feedback that I get on this video, depends on if I'm going to be continuing it or not. And with the next vids, with episode 2 on this, I will start bringing in some guests. So we'll go ahead and see how that goes. And yeah, thank you guys for all your love and support. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys liked it, please hit the like button. That way I know if you guys want me to continue the series. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in another video. You guys have a good day. Peace.